Where do y'all be getting these talking points from? And what compels you to get on the internet and say this stuff? I every day it's like I just stumble upon a new video of a man like just saying we got to stop saying the opposite of reality. At some point, you would think men would be able to be like, all right, this has gone too far. We can't stop it. We can't we got to stop lying.
Got a question for you. Why is it the measurement of a good man and good woman is measured by how much they can take, how much they can endure, how much they can sacrifice in their life, how much they can give without even question, how many times they say no? Why is it that a measurement of a good man or good woman is how much beatings they can take from society and the world and even people? How much time they allow other people to waste of their life? Why is it that a measurement of a good man or a good woman? What, once they say no, you automatically say that they're a terrible person because you can't get what you want from them? Because they decided to put themselves first, they lose in that category of feeling like they're a good man or good woman? Why is that so important to everybody else but them? The moment they say, I'm tired, I can't do something, they're no longer a good person. The moment they say, I don't have it to give anymore, they're terrible people. Maybe we need to start measuring you. Maybe we need to say the measurement of a terrible person is how much you ask from good people and know daggone well your intentions are not good. Maybe we need to start turning the tables around as good-hearted people and to say maybe we need to start measuring you by the same rule stick and measurements you measure me. Take care.
I would love to agree with this. I mean, the music playing and the seriousness and the tone, it sounds, believable to some extent. But unfortunately, the truth is men and women are not judged the same. We're not judged by society the same. We're not judged by each other the same. I do think that I'm not negating everything you're saying. I'm not going to say that everything this man is saying is false. I'm not going to say that. I do think that a part of what he's saying is very true when it comes to, like, I don't know, maybe like work, right? Like definitely at work, you're asked to do a lot, and definitely, right? So I agree with that. There's something to be said there. But interpersonally, right, and the way the society view men and women, we are just not judged the same. We're not, right? We're not.
Got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it the measurement of a good man and good woman is measured by how much they can take?
If that were the case, I do agree. I think that women are judged by how much they can take. That's why they talk about you got to be a strong woman. I want a woman as strong as my mama and da 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 da. Right? And women got to settle and women have to accept a certain amount of abuse from men to keep the family together or whatever. You can't just be leaving for anything. There's men who actually think that women shouldn't leave for over infidelity. Right? So, extreme examples of abuse. Men are like, well, she left over. You just she tripped because you went to DR and slept with a couple prostitutes. Man, what the hell? She want to break up a happy home because of that. Like, a lot of men think like that. So yeah, I agree. I do think that there are a lot of people who judge women based on the amount of abuse that they're willing to accept from a man, right? Conversely, that's not true for men, though. Men are not judged like that in relationships. Men, the bar for men is extremely low. Men are judged. You're a good man if you don't cheat on your woman, you a good man. According to society. You're a good man. If you babysit your own kids every now and again, you're a good man. You pick up your kids from school, you take them to football practice, baseball practice, basketball practice, you're a good man. Like it is Man, hold on. Wow, man, what the heck? So unfortunately, yeah, we're not judged by the same standards. Women are judged by how much abuse they can take. I agree. Men are not interpersonally. Like I said, when it if you're talking about on the job, yep, I agree. I do think that we're both judged by like how much abuse we can take from the capitalists, but that is the hierarchy of the patriarchy, right? The patriarchy, the capitalists can punch down on the working class man and the working class woman. They don't give a fuck, right? But the working class man can punch down on the working class woman. See what I'm saying? And the working class man we have determined that what makes a good woman is how little she challenges us, how little she disrupts our peace, how little she tries to get us to hold ourselves accountable and grow and things of that. And like that's how we judge a good woman, unfortunately.
How much they can endure, how much they can sacrifice in their life, how much they can give without even question, how many times they say no. Why is it that a measurement of a good man or good woman is how much beatings they can take from society and the world and even people? How much time they allow other people to waste of their life? Why is it that a measurement of a good man or a good woman?
Because that is how society is set up. That's just how it's set up, right? Like I already said, that is due to the patriarchy. The patriarchy and capitalism and racism, it creates this hierarchy, and the people at the top got to punch down on the people at the bottom, and they want to use our labor and whatever. And then, but interpersonally, men want to use women's labor, so women are judged differently than men. I would love for this to be the case. I wouldn't. I don't want this to be the case, but I'm saying if I just want men and women to be judged equally, like that would be fine, right? If we were both held to the same standard, and I think that if we held men to the same standard that we held women, men would be better. But we're not held to the same standards. You know what I'm saying?
What? Once they say no, you automatically say that they're a terrible person because you can't get what you want from them?
That's what I'm saying. Like that right there. Men aren't like it's not transaction. Like men don't get judged for saying no. Men don't like you know what I'm saying? Like men don't like women get judged for saying, especially like if it's sexual or anything that has to do with her labor. If she denies it, then men are like, whatever. But like we're not men. We have way much more freedom when it comes to this. Like we can say no, right? I think people expect men to say no because men don't accommodate people. We don't have to. We don't take other people's like I don't want to say issues, but we just don't take other people's feelings and wants and desires. We don't really take them into account. Not to anywhere near the same extent that women do.
Because they decided to put themselves first, they lose in that category of feeling like they're
also something men do. Men put themselves first often. And who says men lose by like this is not something that I'm used to hearing about men. That's all I'm saying. Like I could be missing something. This sounds true about women. I agree. This does. This does not sound true about men. I'm just being honest. I'm listening to it and I'm like, yeah, and the reason why it's important is because men do this all the time where we say everything goes both ways. It's like men, it's so hard for a man and we judge so harshly. At least he's not saying men are judged more harshly than women, but like we also aren't judged as harshly as women. And that's important, right? Like, like I said, like if men actually if men want to be better, maybe we should be judged as harshly as women. That's a part of the reason why women are significantly more like better than men, I think, is because of the judgment that is passed on them by society.
good man or good woman. Why is that so important to everybody else but them? The moment they say, I'm tired, I can't do something, they're no longer a good person.
This is what I'm saying. That right there sounds like when women get sick and then their husbands leave them or their boyfriends leave. Like that's what that sounds like to me. Like that's what women go through, bro. Men, we don't really go through, like, women don't treat us like that. Like when we say no, your woman doesn't get mad. She not fucking throwing a temper tantrum. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I take all these videos with all this like like weird music in the background. It just seems like they're always like, it's always like a ploy or like a gimmick or something like that. I don't know.